Alright, good morning. Welcome to another episode. This morning we're back on Little Red River again, just south of Searcy, Arkansas. And this is the same boat launch that we put in on the last 2 or 3 trips in Little Red. And just had a lot of fun on that last trip in this section here. We're going to go downriver towards Judsonia. And if you watched that episode, we just had a lot of fun that day. A lot of bass, crappie. Caught a sauger that day too. I thought it was a walleye in the video, but um, later on I found out it was a sauger. But I was just as happy. You know, I never caught one of them before either. And they say wherever you find sauger, you find walleye too. So that's a good sign there. But we're just going to go over this section again today. The river and the weather has definitely changed a lot since that trip, though. We got probably 2.5 to 3 inches of rain over the course of a couple of days, probably 2 or 3 weeks ago, and it brought the river up to about 8 foot, and then it just dropped back down. And right now it's at about 3 foot at Judsonia, but it's about a foot and a half higher than what it was on that last trip. But there's not much current flow this morning; it's just barely moving. Just more like a lake out here. You know how it was on the last 2 or 3 trips out here. It's just real nice when it's like this, when you're in a kayak. Just you can just kind of take your time fishing. You ain't got to fight that current. But just real pretty out here this morning. Got these fall colors coming in everywhere. Just love this time of year. Just real pretty out here. Today's supposed to be around 60 today, but supposed to be cloudy all day. That's the only thing. I wish the sun would be out today. Um, Good thing is the wind isn't supposed to be blowing today. Hardly any wind at all, but overall it's just pretty out here this morning, calm. Hopefully fish are biting. We'll come along, see what we can put in the kayak today. Here we go. Little bitty. Ain't feisty. Ain't just a tiny one. Oh. There we go. That's a pretty good one there to start out the trip with. Got a chubby belly on it. He's been feeding this morning for sure. Back he goes. Fun little catch here. Got him on that same Strike King 4 gauge spinnerbait. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna lose yet. Now this is a walleye. That is awesome right there. I'll get that hook out of him. Alright, I finally got that camera changed around. Let's get him up here. Come on, buddy. Yeah. He's not a huge one. Come on now. Chill out, chill out, chill out. He's not a huge one, but that is my first walleye right there on Little Red. I've been trying so long to catch one of them. Just a beautiful fish. Beautiful golden coloration right there on the side of him. Just love that. That last trip I caught a sauger that I thought was a walleye, but the coloration and the fins are a little bit different. The coloration is definitely different. He actually got a little bit bigger teeth in his mouth compared to the sauger. But just, I'm just so happy with that right there. I know it's not a giant one, but man, I'm just so happy with it right there. Just so glad to put one in my hand finally. You know, I've been trying for a couple of years now to get one of these, and just so happy with that. Whoa now. He's full of energy too. I'm gonna have to get some pictures of him and throw him back real quick. Alright y'all, one last look at him here. Got some pictures of him, video and all that good stuff. Time to let this guy go back. So happy with that. Back you go, buddy. Back down he goes. Oh man, just so happy with that. That's one pretty fish right there. Good catch too, good fight. Catch a few more of them. That'd be an awesome day to catch more than one the same day, especially when that's my first one. Lucky day, lucky day. Well, so far y'all, not much fish catching at all. Caught that one bass earlier, you know, this morning, and then caught that walleye. After that, I fished pretty good ways now, switching different lures, and just nothing at all. It's just been pretty dead so far. I don't know if that's because of the weather or, you know, just because the river just, you know, kind of just really went down. It's still moving a little bit, but it's just not near as low as what it was on that last trip whenever we caught all them fish. But that and the sun won't come out, you know. It's I've never really done that good in cloudy weather like this, and hopefully they showed on the future forecast coming out around maybe 3 o'clock or something like that, but even then it's just not going to come out like it needs to. But so far, not much fish catching. We'll keep on fishing though, keep trying. Maybe we'll run into some fish somewhere, maybe down there where it gets shallower. Oh, there we go, there we go. Damn, that's a bass. That's a nice one too. Man, he is pulling. Man, trying to go backward too. Man, he is full all kinds of. Oh man, he came off. Man, whew. That was the nicest bass of the day right there. Maybe that's a sign that they're probably gonna start biting. Up until now, it's been slow, slow, slow. Hey, oh, he got it. Oh, he missed it again. Pretty sure that was a bass right there. Oh, he's back again. May not be a bass. Whatever it is, I can barely see it. Yep, there we go. I think we got it. No, it's chain pickerel. We got him that time. Come here, little buddy. Oh, 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 oh. I'm going all over the place. There's a little one there. He come after like 4 or 5 times there before we finally got it. Old teefer. See if I can unhook him by hand. There we go. Hold him up here real quick. These guys here are real pretty too. Most people, you know, consider them to be trash fish or what have you, but I just think they're pretty fish. Real gold, kind of chain pattern on them there. Unless there's a small one here, they get quite a bit bigger than this. Back he goes. Feisty for sure. He was right here under this log right here. I had one of them come up earlier, tried to get the lure. It was quite a bit bigger one, but so far I think I've seen more of them than I have bass today. As far as bass fishing, just hasn't been too much showing up today. I lost that one real nice one earlier. We got a good fight out of him, but I still would have liked to get him in the kayak. You know how it is. Oh, there we go. I don't know what that might be. Another chain pickerel. Oh, yep. About the same size as that other one. Might be a little bit bigger actually. Yeah, he is a little bit bigger. Oh, come on, buddy, get in here. Yeah, he's a little bit bigger and longer. Like I said earlier, these guys are active today. I don't know how many we've done. Oh, come on now. Chill out. Don't want them big old teeth in my fingers. There we go. Hold him up here. Oh, there we go. Now there's quite a bit bigger. Longer and there's more weight on him. Whoa. Come on now, chill out. Whoa. He wanted to go back quick, didn't he? Them things are strong when you try to hold them like that. You can just feel them starting to flex. You gotta have a death grip on them to hold on to him. I think that's the third one today. Second or third one. Like I said, today there's more of them out here than what there's bass. Oh, got something there. Little bass. Starting to think these guys here didn't exist anymore. Thought the chain pickerel done took over. Well, we didn't have to worry about the hook coming out. He's a good hookup. Little guy, but I'll take him. Like I said, so far this morning, it's been rough. Not much fish catching. Not bass anyway. Caught plenty of chain pickerel today. New record for me. Sun's trying to come out every now and then. You can kind of see up there in the sky over in this direction. It's kind of starting to clear up, but it's kind of darkening up in the other way. Almost look like it's going to rain, but they don't show anything on the radar. I don't mean it's not going to. I didn't bring my umbrella today either. I might regret that later. Oh, there we go. I don't know what that is. It's big, whatever it is. Come on, buddy. Show yourself. That's a bass, I think. He is going down, down, down. That's a nice one. Come on, buddy. Stay on there. Yeah, it is. Look at that one. Come on, get the kayak, buddy. Oh. Yeah. So happy with that. Get the hook out of you here in just a second, man. There we go. That is a nice one there. Love them chunky suckers like that. One nice bass. Good fight on too, man. He was wanting to go down, down, down. Love catching them guys. They put up a good fight. That's a nice one there. I think we'll let him go back. I'm gonna take some pictures of him real quick. Alright, one more good look at him here. We're gonna let him go back. Appreciate the fight, buddy. It was a good one for sure. Back he goes. Remember the last trip, the opposite side of the river, we caught one about that size. It might have been just a little bit bigger. It was pretty close to that same size. Maybe we can get another one right here somewhere. All this wood everywhere. I was really starting to think that there wasn't going to be any more fish catching, because you can see it's almost look like it's going dark, you know, in the afternoon, but it's just a little past 2:30. But man, it's just clouding up so bad. It look like the sun's going down the way it looks. Oh, there we go. There we go. Jumper. Little jumper. Come here, little buddy. Just barely hooked there, top of the mouth too. Little jumper. And barely skin hooked there. A little but a good fight. Back you go, buddy. I'm just glad we got into some bass. I'm saying, you know, the first part of this trip was just extremely slow. It just besides the chain pickerel. If it wasn't for them, it would have been a boring morning for sure. I know the last trip. Well, you know, last trip we caught bass pretty much the whole way, but the trip before that, I really started catching more fish as I got down towards this way. It just kind of, this whole stretch right here is pretty shallow for the most part. It's around, probably 6 to 8 foot deep in the deepest spots, but most of it's around 3 to 4 foot. And the last trip it was way shallower than that. Oh, there we go. Little jumper again. I think this actually might be a little bit bigger than the one we just put back. Yep. Oh, come here, buddy. Swing you in here. I just threw that out. It really looked like it was too shallow where well, he was there. That's a little bit bigger than that last one for sure. Oh. A bit longer. put on a good fight there. Little jumper. Back he goes. It wasn't very deep over there at all. It just goes to show you, this clear water can really fool you. A lot of these spots you wouldn't think there would be a bass that size, and you cast over there and bam. That's one brave little turtle right there. I don't think he's gonna get off the log. He said that water's cold, man. Old turtles don't like that cold water. He probably ain't had no sunlight today either. Neither have I. Not very much anyway. Whoa, whoa. Something trying to get it. Oh, it's another chain pickerel. He followed it from over here. He was small. I don't know why they're so active today. That last trip out here when the fish were biting so good, I didn't even catch one that day. The trip before that, I think we caught two. Or well, we got one in the kayak, and then the second one got off right there after we was getting it in the net. It was a pretty good sized one, but other than that, that's been the only two. But today, they are just everywhere. At least they ain't stealing my bait. Most of the time, them suckers there are kind of like gar, you know, they just start taking the tail off your bait. So far today, that ain't happened. Knocked on wood. Oh, there we go. There's a little one there. Like I say, on every trip, we always catch the littlest bass. At least one. This little guy over here takes it for sure. That is a tiny, look at that bait right there. I don't know what he was thinking. Ain't no way he could have ate it. One day though, maybe one day he'll be a 4.5, 5 pounder. They all start out little. The way he's going though, he's gonna end up in somebody's skillet. He needs to be a little more cautious. Oh, there we go. There we go. Right over beside that log. He sure felt bigger than that. He stayed down pretty much the whole time too. Sucker had some steam in him. There we go. A little bit powerful. You go back to your log, buddy. Right there beside that log right there. Maybe another one right there, I don't know. A little bit too close. We'll see. Now, move on along. I want to get down there to, I think that big rock area right down there is where we caught all them bass on that last trip. Just a real fun little spot right there. Running out of daylight. This time change is man, that a lot of bait right there just jumped. Now with this time change, it got me all messed up, you know, as far as my end of my day trip and what have you. You just kind of, you know how it is every time the time changes, getting used to it when it gets dark in the afternoon and everything. My day feels a lot shorter. Alright, so that's going to bring this trip to an end. That's going to bring this tough trip to an end. Overall, it was a tough day. You know, we did get that walleye first thing this morning. That's what really made my day. Just so glad I got that in the kayak this morning. But I did fish that area right there for probably another 35-40 minutes trying to get another one. And I did fish other areas down the river that I thought looked similar to that spot. I just never could make it happen again. But overall, I was just so happy to get that in the kayak. My first one. We did get a nice bass today. That one downriver here. It was probably around 2:30, 3 o'clock when we got that one. But from that walleye until about 2:30, it was just nothing. It was brutal. I just kept on fishing. I just kept going. It's one of them days that just tests your character. You know, you just don't need to give up. Keep going. And I'm glad we did, because you know this afternoon we did get into some fish as we went on downriver. But overall, it was just a tough day. Nothing like that last trip. You can definitely tell the fishing and the water has changed big time. But you know, I think probably give it a couple more days. I think it'll be lower than what it is now, and it'll be probably about like it is on that last trip we was out here. We just need some sunlight too. You know, it doesn't help today. You know, just cloud cover pretty much the entire day. The sun did show its face about maybe an hour and a half total, and I thought it was going to clear up there for maybe 30 to 45 minutes. It looked like it was, but a little after I said that, it came back with a vengeance, and it just darkened up a lot darker than it was. Around 2:30, it looked like the sun was going down. It was so dark, but there wasn't any rain on the radar, but it just looked like it. But overall, I'm just glad I come out here today. Look, it was just a tough day, but fun day, some parts of it. But hope y'all like the content. Until next time, appreciate y'all.